Archangel Michael says, darkness has been moving quietly around you, weaving plans in the shadows while you sleep. A secret attack has been set in motion, not with loud threats, but with silent, careful steps meant to crush your spirit. What you are about to hear will shake your soul, but it is given to save you from destruction that lurks closer than you know. They have been watching you for weeks, waiting for the perfect moment when you are distracted, exhausted, or unaware. Their strategy is quiet manipulation, unseen betrayal, and hidden traps disguised as kindness. Even those who seem harmless now are part of something far more dangerous than you've imagined. Late at night, when you think you are safe, whispers of your name move through unseen places. Secrets you thought were buried have been dragged into conversations by people pretending to protect you. The silence you feel isn't peace, it's the calm before the strike that would change everything. The heavens cannot stay quiet anymore. A divine hand has moved, forcing this message before your eyes so you can escape the silent web spun around you. This is not coincidence, this is divine protection trying to reach you before it is too late. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, there are hidden faces behind this attack, some you know well and others you would never suspect. They meet in private spaces, plotting not with swords, but with words meant to twist the truth. They smile in your presence yet tear your name apart the moment you turn away. Your path is being silently blocked, not with chains but with invisible barriers meant to delay your destiny. The enemy has been studying your moves, learning your fears, and now waits for the moment you stumble. They believe you won't notice until you have lost everything. But divine intervention has arrived. A light has pierced the darkness, revealing every false friend, every whispered betrayal, every shadow that moves against you. What they thought would remain hidden is now standing fully exposed before heaven's sight. Your spirit has been under quiet siege for too long. This is not just a warning, it is a command to rise, to shield yourself, and to reclaim what belongs to you. Heaven's armies are already surrounding you, ready to break the silence with unstoppable power. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Even now, someone close to you is pretending to help while secretly guiding this attack. They know your weaknesses, your kindness, and they believe you can be broken without a fight. This message comes to strip away their mask before they strike deeper. Unseen messages have been exchanged about you. Words you never heard have already been spoken in rooms you've never entered. These words are weapons meant to destroy trust, shatter connections, and push you into isolation. But Archangel Michael says, heaven will not allow this to succeed. Divine fire is now burning through every plan, exposing each trap before it can catch you. The silent enemies will soon stumble over their own schemes. The atmosphere around you is shifting. What was once still and quiet is now trembling as the power of divine protection floods your space. Every silent watcher will be blinded by the light that now surrounds you. Type Amen to get blessing 222. There is one person, far more dangerous than the rest, leading this secret attack. They move silently, not out of fear, but because they know you trust them. This trust has become the weapon they intend to use against you. They are waiting for a specific moment, a gathering, a conversation, or a single decision, that will give them the perfect chance to strike. This moment is closer than you realize, only hours or days away. But divine revelation is stronger than silent plans. Every secret document, every hidden conversation, every fake promise is being dragged into the light. What they meant for harm will turn into their own undoing. Comment, I claim protection, to strengthen the shield heaven is placing over your life right now. The angels are fighting on your behalf even as you read these words. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, you have been chosen for something great, which is why darkness is moving against you. They fear your rise, your strength, and the destiny written over your life. Their silent attack is an attempt to steal what they cannot earn. For too long, you have ignored subtle signs, missed calls, strange movements, sudden changes in people's behavior. These were warnings from heaven that something was wrong. Now, heaven has stopped whispering and begun to roar. Even as they plan in silence, heaven speaks loudly on your behalf. Divine power is creating new pathways for you, shutting doors meant to trap you, and opening routes that lead only to victory. This is a time to stand strong. You are not alone, and you will not fall into their silent snares. Protection greater than you've ever known is now covering every step you take. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, even now, as you breathe and read these words, hidden movements are shifting in the background. People you once thought harmless are exchanging looks, passing quiet messages, and pretending nothing is wrong. The silence around you has been a shield for them, but heaven is tearing it apart piece by piece. A meeting has already taken place. Behind closed doors, without your knowledge, your name was written down and passed between hands like a secret weapon. Every decision made in that room was designed to wound you, to strip away your blessings, and to make you powerless. Yet, as they conspired, an unseen force was listening. Every whispered lie has been carried to the throne of heaven, every secret plan recorded in light, every dark intention now standing naked before divine justice. This is why this message reached you. It is heaven's proof that nothing is hidden forever. The moment you see this message, the silent attack begins to collapse. Their hidden alliances will break, their masks will slip, and the ones you least expect will reveal their true faces. This exposure has only just begun. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There is an object in your home, seemingly harmless, but it holds traces of this dark plan. It was placed or given to you with the intent of draining your energy, making you question your worth. You have wondered why certain days feel heavy, why your steps have slowed. It is because of this silent weapon left near you. The divine is guiding your hands to uncover it soon. When you do, a great release will happen, your strength will return, your mind will clear, and the silent chains will fall away. Nothing they crafted in darkness can survive the light that is now rising around you. A journey you were meant to take was almost blocked. They tried to quietly change papers, twist stories, and make sure you never reached where heaven destined you to be. But already, intervention has undone their silent sabotage, preparing a greater path than before. Comment, I am shielded, to step fully into this divine protection. Your words are a seal that no silent enemy can break. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Archangel Michael says, I have stood at your side while they moved against you. I have seen the tears you cried when you felt alone, the confusion when you couldn't understand why everything around you seemed unstable. This was not weakness, it was the silent storm they stirred behind your back. Even now, there is a name heaven wants you to know. This person has smiled in your presence but sharpened knives in your absence. They are not acting alone, they have been gathering others quietly, thinking the darkness gives them safety. But their safety is an illusion. The moment heaven lifted its sword, their plans began to unravel. They are already being exposed, not by human hands, but by divine truth cutting through their every shadow. The angels are shifting the atmosphere around you. Watch as people who once ignored you suddenly act differently, they can feel the silent attack collapsing. Type Amen to get blessing 747. An event is coming soon, a gathering where these silent planners thought they would finally succeed. They have been rehearsing their words, preparing to corner you, making sure no one sees their hidden motives. But heaven has planted light in that moment that will burn their lies away instantly. This divine moment will feel strange, sudden truths spoken aloud, unexpected allies standing for you, silence breaking like thunder. Those who plotted will be forced to reveal themselves before everyone present. What was meant to crush you will turn into your greatest breakthrough. A message from someone you have not heard from in a long time will reach you soon. This person carries knowledge of the silent attack, proof that cannot be denied. They will speak because heaven has moved their heart, not for reward but because truth must be revealed. Comment, I walk in divine light. As you read this, angels are surrounding you, fortifying your every step from this moment on. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Hidden forces are restless tonight. They know their time is short and their silent schemes are slipping away like smoke in a storm. The ones who whispered your downfall are now whispering fear to each other because they can sense divine fire approaching. Archangel Michael says, heaven is not blind to your pain. Every moment you felt betrayed, every sleepless night spent questioning your worth, every silent battle you fought alone has been witnessed. Now the heavens are moving with power to bring you justice that no hand can stop. There is a shadowed figure who thought they could move unnoticed, working quietly in the background to tie chains around your destiny. They hid behind smiles, behind false kindness, believing no one would see their hands dripping with deceit. That era ends now, light is about to reveal them fully. You will soon see signs of this exposure. Conversations will slip, secrets will leak, strange behavior will surface. One by one, silent attackers will be dragged into the open for all to see. Their carefully constructed wall of darkness is already collapsing. Type Amen to get blessing 222. An object of power has been stolen from you, not physical, but spiritual. A silent thief has been feeding off your blessings, draining your joy and turning your victories into confusion. This attack was meant to weaken you until you no longer stood strong. But heavenly intervention has begun. The blessings stolen from you are returning sevenfold. The joy, opportunities, and honor they tried to bury will rise again brighter than ever before. No darkness can contain what is divinely yours. Your name is now being defended in rooms where it was once destroyed. Those who plotted quietly against you are being silenced, their tongues tied by unseen hands. Truth will now speak louder than any silent lie ever could. Comment, I am protected by divine light, to declare victory over every hidden enemy watching you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, I have commanded legions of angels to surround you tonight. They stand by every door, every window, every path you walk. Even when you sleep, divine warriors will guard you against silent threats. One of your biggest breakthroughs is on the horizon. This is why the attack was planned, to stop you before you reach it. They fear what will happen when you step fully into the purpose heaven has written for you. The silent plot involved not just one person, but layers of deception stretching wider than you know. Allies were promised rewards if they betrayed you. Words were twisted, evidence fabricated, all so you would be stripped of your rightful blessing. But every layer of this scheme is falling apart. Those who took part in this attack are turning on each other, unable to hold the weight of their lies anymore. What they built in silence is crumbling under the sound of divine justice. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You have been dreaming strange things lately, shadows, running, whispers calling your name. These are not coincidences. They were attempts to frighten you into surrendering before the attack could even begin. The enemy thought fear would silence you. But you have been chosen to stand unbroken, guided by the strongest archangel of heaven. Every fear planted by darkness is being uprooted now, replaced with unshakable courage. Soon, you will witness a reversal that cannot be explained by human means. Someone who stood firmly against you will suddenly bow before truth and admit what was planned. This confession will be the turning point that destroys the silent attack completely. Comment, justice is mine, to seal this moment of divine intervention over your life. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, every step you have taken was watched by eyes that pretended to be friendly yet plotted betrayal behind curtains of silence. These watchers believed that by staying quiet, by moving in shadows, they could destroy you without ever being seen. They were wrong. Heaven has seen every hidden move, every false handshake, every silent meeting that carried your name. This is not just an ordinary attack. It has roots stretching far back, connections woven carefully through time, aimed at your downfall. They waited for the moment you would feel safe, believing that's when you would be easiest to strike. But divine protection has been watching longer than they have planned. The instant their silent scheme began, angels surrounded you, building a shield no earthly plan can break. The very trap they prepared for you is already snapping shut on themselves. Even now, whispers of their defeat are echoing in places they cannot hear. The divine is shifting destiny in your favor, turning the silent darkness they built into light that exposes every secret corner. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your spirit has felt heavy for weeks without knowing why. This was the silent attack pressing on your soul, trying to make you doubt yourself, your path, and your worth. Every delay, every strange barrier you faced was a thread of their hidden web tightening around you. But heaven has decided that tonight, this ends. Chains will be shattered, unseen curses will be broken, and the ground beneath your enemies will shake until they fall. Their silent laughter will turn into cries of regret as their plans collapse before their eyes. Someone close to you, someone you trust, is carrying a secret connected to this attack. They fear telling you because the darkness threatened them as well. Soon, divine courage will fill their heart, and the truth they reveal will save you from what was meant to destroy you. Comment, I walk with heavenly power, to welcome the shield Archangel Michael is placing around your life right now. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Archangel Michael says, the attack was never meant to be loud because they knew they could never win a battle against your strength directly. Instead, they chose to move silently, spreading rumors in whispers, planting seeds of doubt quietly, hoping you wouldn't notice until it was too late. They underestimated you. They underestimated heaven's protection. And now, the same silence they relied upon is betraying them, every hidden word is coming to light, every unseen step leaving a trail straight to their own downfall. A gathering will happen soon, one they plan to use to finalize their silent betrayal. But heaven has already prepared a counterstrike. What they thought would end your rise will instead lift you higher than they imagined possible. The moment this gathering begins, divine truth will enter like fire. Masks will fall, alliances will break, and you will stand shielded while silent enemies crumble. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Strange signs will appear around you in the coming days. Doors closing unexpectedly, sudden shifts in people's behavior, messages arriving at unusual times. These are not coincidences. They are heaven's way of guiding you safely away from danger. Your name is being spoken in places you've never walked, but unlike before, these words will now defend you. Those who believed they could slander you quietly are finding themselves without voice or audience. Justice is speaking louder than their silence ever could. One by one, those involved in this dark plot will step into the light. They won't be able to hold their secrets any longer. Some will confess in fear, others in desperation, but all will reveal the truth meant to stay buried forever. Comment, I claim my victory, to align with this unfolding divine exposure that cannot be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 411. Even though victory has been declared, Archangel Michael says, the heavens are not stopping their watch over you. The same silent forces that tried to harm you are now scattering in confusion, but heaven's army remains, ensuring that no shadow dares return to your path. You will begin to notice subtle changes in your surroundings. Places that once felt heavy with unseen tension will feel calm and bright. People who carried hidden malice will suddenly distance themselves or be removed entirely from your life without you lifting a finger. This is not coincidence, it is divine rearrangement. Every silent snake that once slithered near you is being pulled away by unseen hands. Every false friend is being exposed, leaving you surrounded only by truth and loyalty. The protection placed over you is permanent. Heaven has not just stopped this attack, it has restructured your destiny so that no similar scheme will ever rise successfully against you again. Type Amen to get blessing 369. As days pass, you will see blessings flowing into your life with ease. Opportunities once blocked by silent enemies will reappear, bigger and brighter than before. What was denied is now being delivered to you openly, as a sign of divine favor. Your name, once whispered in harmful ways, is now being spoken with honor in high places. People who never knew your true strength will hear of your triumph and be moved by it. Heaven has turned what was meant for silent destruction into loud testimony. Those who doubted you will face divine correction. They will witness how heaven lifts its chosen ones above every trap, every lie, every betrayal. Many will seek forgiveness, realizing too late that they stood on the wrong side of truth. Comment: justice has prevailed, to align with the continuous flow of divine favor now unleashed upon your life. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, the lessons from this silent battle are treasures of wisdom. You have learned to discern hidden intentions, to see beyond smiles, and to feel the energy of betrayal before it strikes. These lessons are not wounds, they are weapons forged by heaven to protect you forever. From now on, no one will be able to approach you with darkness masked as kindness. Your spirit has been sharpened to sense danger long before it moves near you. Silent plots will crumble the moment they try to touch your life again. You are stepping into a future where divine light clears your path daily. What was once threatened is now fortified by heavenly power. What was once stolen is being returned, and every shadow that followed you is vanishing in the blaze of victory. This is your season of elevation. You will no longer walk under silent attack, you will walk as a beacon of divine justice and unstoppable strength. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. Archangel Michael says, the heavens have not just ended the silent attack, they have begun rewriting your destiny in ways far beyond what you could imagine. This is not only a victory but a divine ascension. Every moment you suffered in silence is now transforming into a flood of blessings prepared only for you. Even now, unseen doors are unlocking. A divine hand is turning keys in places you've never been, speaking your name to people you've never met. The same enemies who tried to silence your path have unknowingly paved the way for your greatest breakthrough. A powerful figure has been observing your struggle from a distance. This person, divinely sent, has been waiting for the moment heaven clears your path. Soon, they will step forward, offering you an opportunity that changes the entire direction of your life. What was meant to be your breaking point is becoming your launching pad. The heavens have declared that no attack, silent or loud, can touch the destiny already sealed with divine fire. Type Amen to get blessing 432. The angels are not leaving you defenseless after this. Archangel Michael has placed a permanent seal of protection on your spirit. From this moment, anyone who attempts to rise silently against you will feel divine resistance before they even begin. You will also find your intuition growing stronger. Thoughts, visions, and feelings will warn you of false faces long before they show themselves. This is heaven's gift to ensure you will never again walk blindly into silent traps. Divine justice is not finished. The silent attackers will face consequences not from your hands, but from the heavens themselves. Every action they took in darkness will return to them in equal measure, a reminder that divine law cannot be broken. Comment, I am eternally shielded, as a declaration that no future attack will ever touch your path again. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Archangel Michael says, this victory marks the beginning of restoration. Relationships damaged by silent lies will be healed. Lost opportunities will resurface, this time surrounded by divine favor that cannot be stolen. Your finances, once targeted by silent manipulators, will overflow with abundance. Every hidden blockage placed to stop your success has been shattered. Wealth, resources, and unexpected streams of provision are flowing towards you even now. A new partnership will emerge, one divinely chosen to walk beside you in this next chapter. This person is pure of heart, free of deception, and guided by heavenly wisdom. They are being prepared even now to join you in building a future untouched by darkness. This season of your life will not only be protected, it will be celebrated. What was once whispered in hate will now be shouted in triumph, and your name will become a testimony of divine justice fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 202. The atmosphere around you is shifting permanently. Archangel Michael's sword has cut through every silent curse and raised a barrier that no enemy can cross. You are stepping into a life where divine intervention is constant, where unseen battles are won before they ever reach your doorstep. From this point forward, you are walking in a realm of blessings that no human hand can close. Silent plots will dissolve like mist before dawn, and your light will shine unchallenged. This victory is not the end, it is the divine beginning of a destiny more powerful than you've ever dreamed. Heaven has spoken, and it will not be undone. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, the war fought in silence has now transformed into a crown of glory resting upon your life. The heavens are not only protecting you but are lifting you to a place where no silent enemy can ever reach again. This is the divine aftermath, an unshakable rain of blessings that cannot be reversed. Even now, heavenly scribes are writing your name in scrolls of victory. What was planned against you has become a story of triumph that will inspire generations. The silent attackers thought they would erase your name, yet heaven is engraving it in gold before countless witnesses. Opportunities you thought were lost forever are returning, not as they were but magnified. New alliances are forming in your favor, guided by divine hands, unbreakable by human schemes. Each day forward carries miracles waiting to unfold before you. Your path will never again be hidden under silent shadows. Light surrounds your every step now, making it impossible for darkness to draw near without being consumed. Type Amen to get blessing 321. There is a divine summons calling you higher. You are no longer just surviving attacks, you are being positioned to lead, to heal others who walk through silent battles of their own. Heaven is preparing you as a voice of strength that darkness cannot silence. Wealth and influence are aligning with your destiny. This is not vanity, it is divine strategy. The resources you are about to receive will shield you further, amplify your reach, and help countless souls escape the same silent snares that once targeted you. A spiritual mantle has been placed on your shoulders. With it comes wisdom that cannot be corrupted, discernment that cannot be deceived, and courage that cannot be broken. Every decision you make will carry heavenly weight and authority. Comment, I am rising in divine power, to affirm your unstoppable ascension guided by Archangel Michael. Type Amen to get blessing 654. Archangel Michael says, the enemies who once mocked you in secret will now watch from a distance as you thrive under heaven's spotlight. They will be forced to witness your blessings multiply beyond their comprehension. Their silence will not protect them from the shame of seeing you elevated so high. You will not walk this path alone. Angels of guidance are being assigned to you permanently. They will whisper truth when lies approach, direct your steps when confusion arises, and shield you from every unseen arrow. Soon, there will be a divine gathering in your honor. It may not take place in a palace or before cameras, but heaven itself will host it. During this gathering, the chains of your past will shatter, and a new chapter of power and influence will begin. This is your divine coronation. A throne of victory has been prepared, and you will sit upon it clothed in strength, wisdom, and light that cannot be dimmed. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, as your destiny expands, your voice will carry healing power. People who have been silenced by fear, betrayal, and hidden battles will be drawn to you. Your story will ignite courage in their souls, setting them free from the chains that once bound you. Every place you walk will feel the presence of divine justice. Cities, communities, and even nations will shift as your footsteps touch the ground. This is not ordinary influence, it is heavenly authority moving through you. Financial miracles are already manifesting. Unexpected windfalls, divine partnerships, and breakthroughs in wealth are aligning to sustain the kingdom purpose within you. What was once taken silently will now be restored publicly, multiplied beyond imagination. This is heaven's promise. You will never again be silenced. Your name, your legacy, and your light are eternally protected and glorified by divine power. Type Amen to get blessing 777.